like myself, but there's not, there's a lot less mixed people in the world than non-mixed people. Also, all Asian men should die. That was a joke. Find yourself hanging out more Vietnamese and other Asians. Growing up, I hang out with a lot of Korean people. In college, I hung out with a lot of Chinese people. Now I hang out with a lot of Vietnamese people. It's kind of just like, it's all over the place. It's not like I like seek that. It just kind of happens that way. Cool people and problem people. Fuck Nazis. Facts. What about the ethno-state? the Wasian ethno-state. Yes. My future country that I am creating. Ha 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 ha. But no, yeah, I don't know. Wasian men they're interesting. But I can talk shit about them all I want. I'm a Wasian woman, and it is what it is. Punch a Nazi, indeed. I should have chosen Alabama. Where are you going to Alabama for? Explain. No, I said Wasian, not way Asian. Because I'm a Wasian woman, and I understand the evil of Wasian people. Therefore, which Asian cuisine is the best? I like Viet the best because I'm Viet and I'm biased. But I also like Thai the second best, so maybe Thai. Tell me what you hate about. I never said I hate anything about Asian men. I literally told you guys I am an Asian woman who's only dated Asian men. Is everyone deaf today? We're never discussing this topic again. Snack Doc, you're right. We're making a command. Are you jaded by Wasian men because of your infantile brother? I mean, he definitely doesn't add to the good perception. Alpha Wayman. Met a Blasian or Lasian. Yes, my cousins are Latino and Asian, and I met many Blasians, of course. I'm asking about half Asian, half white males. Why should I die? Because Wasian men are the source of all evil. Of course. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Pet peeves. My girlfriend is Asian from the Philippines. Okay. Alpha Wayman. Do y'all not know what Wasians are? Apparently some people don't know what Wasians are. I guess in, American Canada, they don't know. A Wasian is a half white, half Asian person. Hello. Why are they the source of evil? Because they are. Do Koreans really eat such spicy noodles or just skim? Korean people eat pretty spicy food, I would say, in terms of Asian people. Because they have white in them. No, it's just like okay, there's this joke in the Asian community, and this is true. Like, Wasian people have a lot of audacity, and like we do as a whole, because Wasian people are very hyped up, right? There's like this really funny TikTok that so many people sent me when it went viral. I was like, y'all are kind of rude for this, where it's like, those TikToks where you walk up to someone, you tap them on the shoulder, and they think they're asking what you're listening to, but in reality you're asking for like directions or something. Like someone goes up to this girl, taps her on the shoulder, and she's like, pulls out her headphones, she's like, Wasian. And then she keeps walking, and then they tap her again. They're like, no, ma'am, that's not what I wanted to ask. And she pulls out the headphone again. She's like, half white, half Chinese, if you were wondering. And then she puts in the headphone again and walks away. And that's like, it's in that the point of that is memeing on like how Wasian people are, because of a lot of different histories I won't get into. Wasian people are like definitely pedestaled in a lot of ways. Especially by other Asian people. They're like, oh, like when someone hears you're Wasian, they're like, oh, you must be like really hot, really tall, da 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 da. So Wasian people have a lot of audacity because of like this hype that we're so aggressively given, and then you add that audacity to a man. So a Wasian man, they're terrifying. But the women are terrifying too sometimes. That's fake, probably. No, I mean, it is fake. It was an acted out TikTok. They're playing on the meme. Like, I guess, I feel like, one thing about Twitch is since we're all from such different places, it's kind of hard to like make my lingo line up with everyone, but that's great. That's ego. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the point. But you guys know what a light skin is? How people say like, oh, the light skin scare, or like he has light skin audacity. I've heard many, many, many people say this. Wasian people are the light skins of Asians. I mean, kind of literally, but like, you know what I mean. Yes. Yeah, I know, Pet Shrimp, it does. Usually when you say Asian in America, it's like East, Southeast Asia. When you say in the UK, it's like South Asian. Yeah. I get it now. Yes. Are the best. See, Brahm is Wasian. He's having audacity. He's here calling himself the best. Some people are stupid, indeed. They're the dumbasses of the group. Wow. Okay, that's rude, bitch. No? We're just the conceited ones of the group. But yeah, in a way, though, I would, to a degree, blame... There's a lot of different factors to blame for it, but some of it is like the colonization brain, like really putting like biracial people on a pedestal. and everything. That's why there's like this joke where like if you're a Asian girl and you go to your mother country, like literally everyone in your family, and this is a very authentic experience. I've heard so many girls talk about, they'll just come up to you and be like, oh my god, you need to be a model, you need to be a model because you're like white, you're like half white and you're tall and like la-di-da-di-da-di-da, you know. Has the most audacity. Cultured has audacity because I gave him a mod badge and he will not chill. Just a meme. The ego-ness makes you insensitive. Not necessarily. I mean, I'm not saying all Asian people are like that. I'm just explaining to you guys where this subculture stereotype comes from. I like hearing about, you know, other stereotypes and other people's little niches of culture. So I explain to you guys the ones I'm familiar with. Meow, I don't give a fuck. Okay. No, it's not Wasian with a Y. Your features tend to get blended really well. Why did you use the number 10 to say the word tend? I don't know why that bothered me. I gave you the safest chat in the tri-state area. I don't think I live in a tri-state area anymore, but yeah, I get what you're saying. All discrimination in the world is linked to white supremacy, which is disgusting. Yeah, there's a lot of discrimination in Asia linked to like colonization and all that shit, because a lot of times in some Asian countries, it's like, you know, the reason that mixed people are put on a pedestal is because, you know, we're different looking, but we're not like too different, because they don't want like someone who's not Asian at all, but they just want like, but yeah, honestly, like when I was watching the last season or one of the last seasons of Asia's Next Top Model, all 3 girls in the top 3 were half white, and for perspective, out of the 16 girls, only 4 were half white, so they really all brought them to the top, and I was like, this cannot be coincidence. And then the host of that show, she's like the Tyra Banks of Asia's Next Top Model. She's Wasian, but she's not really Wasian. She's 1/8 Thai and the rest white. So she's white. So y'all. Get woke, go broke. What? I feel like you're misinterpreting what I'm saying. Isn't there only one tri-state area? No, New York, Jersey, Pennsylvania is a tri-state. And then even though DC's not a state, you could say DC, Maryland, Virginia is kind of like a tri-state. So yeah. In Asian, what you mean, what state in Asian you want to live in? Do you mean like what Asian? I mean, I would probably live in Vietnam because I'm Vietnamese. Do you know how to play poker? I've played it a few times. I don't remember though. Racist humor? Racist. Because we, the non-whites, feel bad and do not want to exclude them because of the insanity. I feel like Tupac is on some wild shit. About my country and race. Which season was the show? Where can I watch this? Asia's Next Top Model. They have full episodes on YouTube usually. I don't remember what season it was, honestly. It was one of the more recent ones. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting show though overall, because they take people from different countries too, and they even had like a co-ed season, which was cool. So obviously it's in English because they take people from like like every country in Asia. Biodiversity is spicy indeed. I was responding to someone in chat. Oh, okay. At them next time. What's the show called? Just called Asia's Next Top Model. Hello, Siegs. Interesting. Do you know the Eastern Motors jingle? You've asked me this. I do not know it. Straight up fascists. Well, I feel like sometimes people overuse that term. Like you'll say anything like, you'll be like, yeah, you should respect someone's pronouns. And then there'll be some crazy fucking QAnon Facebook mom that would be like, down with the woke Gen Z, kill them all. I'm just like, anyways, moving on. Hello, patient. Based queen. You guys need to stop having the same name. It makes me want to die. Bitch, I cannot. Thickness. QAnon Facebook mom. QAnon Facebook moms are their own thing. They are their own thing. Fascist indeed. Do you prefer NFL or college teams? I don't like watching sports personally. You know, though, every time people ask me my opinion on like NFL or whatever, I always appreciate that they ask, because at least they don't like, because I feel like a lot of people would stereotype and look at me and be like, that bitch would never watch sports. And you're right. But it's not because of how I look. I know a lot of more feminine presenting women that watch sports. What about the Mariners? I don't give a fuck. I didn't even know that there was a Mariners game going on. I don't even know what sport is Mariners. Is that baseball or bat? I think it's baseball. I'm getting confused. Me too. Tired battle. Live on forever and all of us, please. Baseball? What do you mean baseball, bro? Let me not everyone likes sports. Also, baseball, that's an incredibly boring sport. Who the fuck is boss? What do you mean? You're college after 20 years. Even when I was in college, I could not care at all about sports. I mean, it's just not for me. I was tired of Elon twat unbanning and promoting on the QAnon right. Oh yeah, he was doing that. WNBA is cool as fuck after 21 years. Really? I mean, I didn't go to college in Washington State. I'm not from here, so I don't really have any like attachment to it. Sport interest. I think that should be a hint to stop asking sport questions when she doesn't even know what the sport is. Hey, would you rather have QAnon mother or Crystal Witch father? Crystal Witch father for sure. Hello, influencer. Golf is even worse. I agree. I do not know what mentally ill people can watch golf. It is so boring. Oh my god. I watch sumo. I can see how that could be exciting. There's a lot of action going on. Is there any sport you consider watching in person? I liked watching tennis when I was a kid because I used to play tennis. So I wouldn't like, if I was given like Wimbledon tickets and I was already there, I'd be down to go, right? But I wouldn't like seek it out. And hello, Maya. How are you doing? You need to play soccer. You'll make a lot of money from it, but I'm shit at soccer. I have played soccer. Crystal Witch father sounds cool. I know, like, honestly, you'd be one of the only people with that. Track meet. She lives in the land of crystal mommies and astrology. I do live here. But I actually don't know any crystal mommies. Like, I've met them, but none of them are, like, actively a part of my life right here. Surprisingly fun, but still a waste of land. I agree with you on that for sure. Nobody would watch soccer when you can watch football. Teehee. Nullable. I know. Where's Null? I was thinking about that, Jed. You guys had so much in common. League of Legends. No, I don't watch League either or play League. I'd rather stick an N64 controller up my ass than watch a full game of golf. Save me one, my friend. Than watching someone talk on Twitch. In my opinion, yeah. OMG, I've met way too many in the Pacific Northwest. It's where I'm from. I see. Yeah, I know crystal mines in Colorado. No, I believe that, bro. Like Boulder. But no, it's like, see, most of my friends in Seattle are transplants. I have a handful of local friends, but even my local friends, it's like, obviously, you become friends with people who have more similar interests to you, right? So, like, plant mommy, crystal mommy type, like, people, I feel like they're interesting, but that's not, you know, me. So those aren't the people that are going to be drawn to me. You know, the people who are drawn to me are more similar to me and, you know, my aesthetic. What cat breed is that? My cats are half Maine Coon, half just like plain gray cat. They're from a parking lot. Capital of the world by far. Portland's a close second. You think of the world. The plant mommies are everywhere. I want plants. I want to become a plant mommy, but I have the second you get a plant with cats, these bitches will destroy it. Use an umbrella when it's raining, only if it's pouring. Some crystal mommies. The Gulch. The Gulch. Tennis. New Jersey is a terrible place. Oh, yeah, no one likes New Jersey people. They aren't real, they are NPCs. How bad are snowstorms in Seattle? So it doesn't really snow. It snowed this year, but that's just because, you know, the freak weather events and shit, and people were sliding around. It was really funny. Huh. Crystal Mother, where? Come to Seattle. Parking lot cat? I have another cat over there, actually. So I have 2 parking lot cats. Outdoor event, do you mean the Gorge? Not the Gulch, right? Brooklyn's the best. I just had a B&B in Brooklyn a couple months ago. It was, you know, a time overall. Grow catnip. I used to grow catnip, actually. It was a fucking mess. I mean, this motherfucker loved it. But I had to vacuum up dirt like 6 times a day. With the exception of summer. Yeah, I feel that. Definitely, I'm going to live here for 1 more year. And then, yeah, I'm dumb. You're right. I want to go to the Gorge. How often do you go outside when it's cold? I still go outside like every day. Where people are sliding on the hills in Seattle were funny. I know. I like how they just gave up and just slid in the snow on their ass. Catnip dealer. Hello, Obstra. Teehee. Don't become a plant mommy and Twitch block my message. Oh, yeah. So we have the word, maybe at some point, if you guys can prove you can handle it. We have the word mommy banned in chat because you guys know it's like a meme to call people mommy on Twitch, but it's not that overbearing. But like everyone, for some reason at some time period, everyone like colluded. Even the new people, like there's just some brain wavelength going on to call me mommy. Pigcat! Fucking hell, because he's a mod. Ugh. They would not stop fucking calling me mommy, and it was just too much. For mother, it says, yeah, I know. Mother, mommy, not the mods, not my own mods harassing me. But yeah, it was insane. Is Hania single? Yes, and she hates all people. Do not try it. Sorry, mother. I shall. Are you into fitness? I work out. I wouldn't say I always enjoy it, but I do. I apologize, mother. Share a privilege of being a woman. Sometimes people pick thing up for me when thing big. Sorry for the sins I've committed. To ban a single word for a week, I wouldn't remember to change it back. How do you get bullied by your mods? You see, they're bullying me right now. Thank you, Pigcat. One ban. Why don't we all collectively agree not to call her me Papito? There you go. Papito. Booty calls me Papito. I feel like Papito is cute, though. Mommy is like... It's because it was all fun and games until some people were a little bit too serious about it and like a little bit too horny about it. And then we were just like, okay, share another privilege. I don't know. There's only so many. Every streamer gets bullied by their mods. I'm a mod. How many people do you bully? Like, what do you do to them? It's a fine line getting bullied by your own mods until you take away their power. And then what? But no, I like being called daddy. That's spicy. That's like a fun thing to call a woman on the internet. When mods bully the chat, they look like, I know. I know. You ever go into those chats and the mods are like very weirdly power tripping and you just think about the person behind the computer and you're like, wow, they're really out here just modding for like a random small streamer, like, and their dick is incredibly hard at the thought. When I get down, I'm bonita. Ooh. It's just love. They're the absolute worst. I know, like, I can't even imagine power tripping, even if I was modding for, like, a big-ass streamer where I had, like, a motherfucking salary from them or something. Because just the idea of power tripping, like, genuinely power tripping from it is just such a meme, like, as a Twitch mod. Because you look bonita. Oh, yeah, I know that audio. Who they are, what they do. We all know what they do. Yeah, I power trip and I'm not even a mod. Okay, I mean, I guess that's something different. Remember, guys, though, command senses. Fill out the senses, please. But I need help. Do I get Galbi Bibimbap or BBQ Samgyeopsal? Ooh, I'd say the Samgyeopsal. Go for the spicy right now. How are cats not bored licking themselves? I mean, it's not about being bored. It's just, you know, cats are clean freaks. And in their brain, they're like, ew, if you give me a shower, I'm dirty. But if I put my saliva all over my balls, I am spick and span. By PE teacher to be the team leader and everyone lets out a groan. Hey, out of curiosity, you guys know, like, when you do popcorn reading in school, were any of you guys those kids where everyone would groan if you got popcorn too because you were a slow reader? Slow readers, raise your hands. I'm just curious. My teacher would always make me read because I talk incredibly fast, as you can see. And I think they knew if they gave it to me, it would get done really quickly. I fucking hated slow readers. Now you're talking. My hand is sky high. Oh no. You guys are the slow read. No, it's okay. Popcorn in school. Oh yeah, if you guys don't have that term where you're from, popcorn just means you pass it to someone, you pass the reading to someone, right? So I could be like, oh, popcorn Garo, and that means you read the next part. 50-year-old PE teacher that always would stare at the girls. Oh yeah, I definitely think my middle school PE teacher tried to like molest me. I picked my friends that couldn't read. I was the only one that would do the slight pauses with the comma. Okay, I see. I literally talked like this non-fucking stop the entire time. So I was great if you wanted to get the reading done. I genuinely hate it. I threw up once. Holy shit, dude. You have a lot of social anxiety. I'm sorry about that. Are you into e-boys or chads? I mean, if those are the only two men, 100% e-boys over chads. When I think of chad, I just think of like what? Like a frat boy or something? Must be a PNW phrase. No, I'm not from the PNW. I grew up in the DMV. It's just pretty common. She ran through punctuations. I did. Or just run on sentences. I'm an e-boy, by the way. Chad equals himbo. Not always. I wouldn't classify them together in my mind. My speeches. Presenting is the worst. I actually would say I have less presentation anxiety than the average person. Surprise, surprise. I still was never a fan of it, but then I thought about it and I'm like, do you judge or give a fuck when those other people, like your other classmates, go up and give presentations? Are you sitting there like laughing at them in your head? Like, no, you're literally not even paying attention. So who cares? What do you use your eyeshadow spray? Well, I'm not really wearing shadow right now, just glitter. It's from the ColourPop Sailor Moon palette. Thank you. It has changed. So what do you guys mean by Chad? Let's say someone like Henry Cavill. Yeah, I'm definitely not into that. And reading's one of my ultimate triggers. Did you ever get like a note written out of school or something? Talk loud without a microphone? I always talk loud. I'm always laughing in my head. Boy, shut up. She's an emo plant daddy. Is your name Chad? Was Mr. Six a Chad? So what I told Mr. Six is that he looked like a himbo, but he didn't have a himbo personality, which is good because he would have been like way too much if he had like a himbo, like egotistical personality. Because even though he looked like a himbo gym rat, I mean, he is a gym rat. He was like very shy and awkward and nervous, but I think that made him like better. Thank you. Yep. For the follow. Ooh, that was incredibly fun to say. We all laugh at the stupidest shit. This is Twitch. So what can you say? But yeah, when I first saw him on the Lover Host yesterday, I was like, oh, this man is going to be a himbo. But I was pleasantly surprised at how not himbo he is. I wonder if him and Tetris Girl are gonna fall deeply in love. Probably not, as it goes. I miss Crazy Knife Girl. What's one thing a man says that's an immediate red flag? I mean, there's a lot. let me think of one. Like one phrase. Oh, like the "you're not like other girls." Any phrase in that vein type thing. She's the goat. Hey, baby. I mean, that's just like molestation. What's your Snapchat, sir? What? Thank you for the follow. I can't read Korean, but thanks. 14. I turned 40. I started having... Interesting. So it just randomly happened when you're 14. Hello, summer. I only want you. I mean, that's just usually a lie. Oh, you're stunning, big boy. If you hear that, it's time to run. No, dead ass. Yeah, anything in that vein is a red flag. I mean, there are a lot of like red flags you can tell from talking to people. Can you tell me what time your streaming has begun? Like what time I started today or in general? I started 2 hours and 38 minutes ago. I actually started streaming 2.5 years ago. I used to be a child main before I quit Genshin. I'm a Zhongli main. Hydrate. Oh, I want to pull for Hu-Tao. Slap Levi. There you go. Though you're bad at it, nobody asks is a red flag. Oh yeah, that's just incredibly cringy. I mean, anything that gives like the ick. I don't know. What's like an immediate red flag for you guys? And there's something. I got Hu-Tao C1. Holy shit, you got 2 of them? How many pools did that take? What the fuck? Dude, you're grinding. What in the hell is that? A mouse pad? Yeah, it's Levi Ackerman. How do y'all do your Genshin dailies every day? I don't anymore. I did them every day for like 6 months. I cannot do them anymore. Bye, Miguel. Have a nice sleep. You know how it started, even with a therapist. Interesting. When someone says they like Andrew Tate, I mean, oh yeah, I mean, of course, when they say they like any of those fucking freaks. But I'm trying to think of like more subtle-ish red flags, right? I only do Pokemon Go dailies. There's Pokemon Go dailies. Are you fucking with me? I have left on Genshin, so it's kind of fun. Oh, culture. New update soon. Wait for Fontaine. But what are other immediate red flags? Maybe just anything a man says. Maybe, I mean, this is a personal red flag for me. Some people like really traditional people. But yeah, anything a man says that, you know, hints or implies that he's like hardcore traditional. That would be an immediate no for me. When their mom still does their laundry, yes. Kitchen jokes, yeah. When they're rude to service workers, yep. Or when they tip like shit, stuff like that. So he's aggressive, he likes the cat. I'm a Taurus, yeah. There's a female streamer who likes Tate, disgusting. Traditionalist, you traditional. If that bumhole is already affecting kids in school. I know, one of my friends, I've mentioned her a couple times, she's a 7th grade science teacher. She says most of her kids are okay for the most part because she teaches mostly honors classes, so the kids are like, they're a bit more well behaved, but she's actually heard like some of her boys saying like some disgusting shit and like watching Tate and stuff. I'm not asking for yours. Yes. I've never said that to girl, but if I would say you're not like other girls, that's being honest. No, I mean, that's like I'm not like other girls. That's why it's such a meme to be like, you're not like other girls. You're not like other boys. Because it's so clearly such a shit thing to say. It's putting down your entire group, being like, yeah, this group you're part of, that they all fucking suck. But you don't suck. You're appealing to me because you're not like them, right? Like that whole, it's just so, that's like saying like, I'll use my own ethnicity to not sound bad, but that's being like, oh, like I like you. You're not like other like Vietnamese people. And then you're like, what the fuck do you mean by that? Like you can insert any group and just clearly tell why it's like such a foul fucking dumb thing to say. I am just like other girls. Facts, bitch. As their scapegoat to being blind to obvious bad behavior. No, I agree, AJ. It's such a scam. Dude, does looks actually matter more than personality? No, personality matters more, but looks is usually what gets people in the door. And that's okay. You can value both. It is fine. I don't think Jordan Peterson's as bad, but he's also still a fucking incel. It's a happy moment. Pick me, people. Pick me. Pick me. Women will not stay in relationship for looks. Yeah, no, I've known so many women. As a woman who has a lot of woman friends and is related to many women, I've seen women date some very interesting looking people. But, you know, if they're treated right, it works out well. And sometimes they're not even treated right. So I'm like, why are you with him? He looks like a demon, and he is a demon. Worry about looks if you always leave the lights off. Ooh, I love Pad Thai. I like Pad See Ew, though, more than Pad Thai. I like Pad Ki Mao as well. Where the attraction first comes, personality is what keeps it there. I agree. I feel like that's like the most general way to lay it out. Meaning and shit, moaning. Oh, yeah. One of my friends was really cute. He didn't know the word in English for yawning, and when we were at the Keshi concert, he was talking about how people were yawning because it like the instrumental songs were like so relaxing, and he was like, why is everyone just sitting around here moaning together? I'm like, no. Take it down. I'm gonna have to take a Pepto-Bismol to avoid listening to more. I agree. Other broadcasting among what I see in this platform, why would you say you like streaming more? What do you look for in a husband? Oh my god, you remind me of like the old ladies I meet at like the grocery store because they're used to getting married at like 20. What do I look for in a husband? I guess just what do I look for in a partner? Someone who's communicative, a lot of other factors. Someone I have a similar sense of humor to, who has similar life goals and values. Someone I think is a hot girly man. Someone who has a decent diet and exercise routine. Someone who has a notable sense of empathy and can be relatively objective. Do you ever find chat weird? I don't find the concept of it weird. Some people are weird. The hot felon guy, I know what you're talking about. That guy who got a modeling contract off his mugshot. Self a nice wife. Oh god, yeah, Josh. They always be talking like that. Girly man. Those requirements, please love him. That reminds me when I was streaming with Jar, and I was like, oh yeah, Cultured's from Toronto, and she's like, is Cultured cute? Like Cultured as in Tired Bella 420. And I was like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what he looks like. He's my mod, but I've never seen him. And then everyone's like, you need to tell Jar that Cultured's cute. Come on. And I'm like, bitch, I don't know what he looks like. Sounds like a WNBA player. No. WNBA players is Ashley's type, not mine. That mugshot guy. Oh, really? Just lie. You're used to it. I never lie. I'm the most honest bitch of all time. But yeah, no. I mean, there's a lot I look for in a partner overall, as everyone should. There's a lot of things you need to make it work. Though you'll never fully find what you want in one person. But like, you know, you want like 80% of it. That's like that 80-20 rule. Ever actually knows their mods like in person? I know some of my mods in person. I bet she said he's ugly. Hello, Inex. Step off thought. My honesty is unmatched. Said every liar ever. The Lemonese. There's always compromise in finding a partner. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of relationships are, because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, you're broken up with this person. It must have been horrible. And it isn't always. It's just a lot of times you get to the point with a person where you're like, I feel like even though this person is not a bad person, I'm compromising too much of what I want out of like a partnership in life, right? Which is, you know, incompatibilities at the end of the day, as it goes. You should charge for this advice. Lol. It can be a good thing for, yeah, and sometimes you need to learn how to compromise, but there will never not be compromise. That's why there's so many people like never settle, lol. There's so many people, like I know this one guy, local UMD incel. I was chatting with him before. We had this long discussion about it. And he was talking about how he's like super angry because he's never had a girlfriend because he's never found the perfect person. And I was like, well, there is no, like his perfect match. So delusional. And he's like, well, I was like, the perfect match doesn't exist. Like, no one has one perfect person for them. And he's like, well, maybe you just haven't found them. And I'm like, well, you clearly have not found them, sir. So, like, the fuck? What type of person do you dislike when making a new relationship? I guess anyone who's controlling. I'm more of like a freelance existence. It sounds so weird, but you know what I mean. Like, I could never ever date. Like, some people, they're more okay with type of controlling relationships because they translate that into care in their mind. I personally think that's more toxic, but I like when I'm like in a relationship with someone and I'm gonna go out with my friends, right? I would never be like, can I go out? Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going out. Like, there is no, like, I'm an adult. I do my own thing. They do their thing. We agree with the type of activities we get up to. Like, hello, Range. When are you gonna make ASMR dating advice TikToks? This is gold. What you're spitting. Do you think my ASMR voice is good? I don't know if it's good enough, Josh. Simple. My perfect match soulmate was a cheater. Sorry. They probably not have been a perfect match then. Fellas. Why not ever making the bed? Do you guys make the bed in the morning? Freelance existence? I don't know. State mandated wife. Those guys who actually say that shit on TikTok seriously are so disgusting. Making the relationship. I hate ASMR, but like the views, bro. I'm not that good at ASMR overall. They only wash their sheets once a month. I wash my sheets pretty frequently as a parent of kitties. To max out my look, dude, is very helpful. What was one good tip? You need more life responsibilities. A lot of people like making the bed in the morning because they say it puts them in a good rhythm, right, for like the day. I did do an ASMR stream a long time ago. I don't think I can talk in ASMR that long. Or self-cleaning. If a girl asks me, can I go out, I automatically end the relationship. Yeah, like there is no, I have one of my close friends who always dated very controlling guys, because that's like, I guess what she felt like she was lacking in her childhood. That happens a lot of the time. And it always bothered me so much how she would just ask them like she was a child and they were a parent. And I was just like, bitch, this ain't He is not a dupe of his brother. They are both individual life forms. Your chat matches your strangest now. It makes sense that, people's chat would relatively reflect their personality. That fat cat belly, I know. This is his tummy. Hold on, let me put the camera down. So this is my little Olive's tum. And his nipples are out. So since I call my cats nuggets, right? We call his nipples nitties. Like nugget titties. His nitties. So I call these are his little nitties. They're so good. So cute. Look at him. Look how he sits. Have you ever seen something perfect? I'm a direct reflection of you. Remember that? I'm afraid. It's just their individual preference. We love ASMR. Are they saggy? He's incredibly saggy. This is the saggiest thing you've ever seen. Cats in my country are literally uncatchable. My cats are from a parking lot when they were babies, and they were caught very easily. Thank you for the follow. He's looking at me funny. Are you trying to fight him? Oh, nice, Leo. Yum, yum. But yeah, Oliver is saggy. Big Boy isn't saggy. Big Boy is he's like a bodybuilder, right? So it's like they're dense and buff, but they have like a layer of like solid fat on top of that, right? So that's what Big Boy is like. Oliver is literally just like if you took Jello brand Jello out of a cup. Don't you have an allergy while raising a cat? No, I don't have any cat allergies. Thankfully, I'm not allergic to the greatest joy in life. Nuggets. Aren't they an expensive breed? They're half an expensive breed, but they're found in a parking lot. I would never buy an animal. I'm very, very serious about adopt, don't shop. I only believe in getting stray animals. Nice mouse pad. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so their mom is a Maine Coon, and maybe she just got out at a point and had them. She was really young when she had her kittens, though, so maybe she got out as a kitten from like a breeder or something. You found them in a parking lot. My mom's patient found them in a parking lot, and she kind of runs like an impromptu like rescue foster. So yeah. Oh, what kind of puppy? Cute. Do they have a personality? Oh god, no, they have so much personality. All cats have personality. They have more personality than most people I know. Stay active and curious, but they sleep while I stream because they're bored while I stream. But once I get up and do stuff, then they start running around, going crazy, bouncing off the walls, beating each other up. My mom is an acupuncturist. Cell phone? No, it's okay, EOD. You're doing well. Hello, Miko. Did you win the day with the handsome dude? No. I picked hosts, so we sabotaged myself out. He. It was actually a perfect time to leave. Because I think third, it's like you get a good amount of exposure, but then like you don't need to stay the whole time. He's not angry. He's wagging his tail. Never wanted to escape. Oliver got out for 2 days when he was 11 months old, and he regretted it deeply and is still deeply, deeply traumatized from it and everything. Does your mom own a business more than 5 employees? No, my mom doesn't have any employees. She used to have receptionists, but she fired them all because she didn't want to, she was like, I can do their job for free. And then one of them died. But they probably would have gotten fired if they didn't die. Professional clout farmer. That's the point of a lover house. Even the winners, even if you win, you don't win a date because you're usually not near that person. How did he find his way back here? Oh, I found him in the forest. I called out to him and he called back to me. It was incredibly traumatizing for both of us. She's the boss. I want to raise a cat like you, but my father has an allergy. When you move out, you can do it. A lover host for Junie. Cuck yourself. I mean, it's not cucking because we're not dating anymore. I was thinking if I did a lover host for myself, I should get him to host that. Wouldn't that be a funny fucking concept? My ex hosts my lover host? Like, the fuck? Have you eaten gooey duck? I have not eaten gooey duck. I would try it though. I would eat almost anything. I am very open for food. Employee retention credit. I have not. Maltipoo, I'm going to name it Soup. That is a stunning name. I love animals being named after food. Gooey duck are tough to chew. Indian food. I love Indian food. So good. I'm like allergic to a lot of it because dairy, but it's so fire. Even balut. I've had balut before. Would you try bull testicle? I've had a couple different types of testicle. Do you like burritos? Yeah, and I know today's like Chipotle free burrito day, but my friend was trying to get a code earlier today while we were working together and he couldn't get it. So if that motherfucker couldn't get it, no one probably can because he was very serious about it. Lover hosts where their mom eliminates them? Oh my god. My mom one, she doesn't understand Twitch, but she doesn't have the personality for a camera. Like she's a much more like introverted, reserved person than I am. Oh, I think that's extreme. Would you ever dabble in something like that? Owning Bengal tigers is incredibly that's so fucked. They should be in the wild unless they're like forced to be there because they can't live in the wild for every reason. No, you shouldn't own exotic pets. Bird and everything. What do you mean the bird? You should try chicken pakora. I have had like cauliflower pakora. And then you have a burrito. I do that sometimes. Is vegetarianism a red flag? No, I respect vegetarians a lot. A lot of discipline, you know, better for the earth, better for animals. I wish I had that discipline. I'm finna get a pet giraffe. Bitch, no. Let that giraffe. Where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put that giraffe, sir? That's what I thought. But no, yeah, and people were like, oh, don't you think it's unethical then to own domestic pets? And I'm like, no, not really, because they've been domesticated. So they really can only have like a high quality of life if we help them, you know. PPP, business can qualify. Oh yeah, no, my mom would have to get a couple employees for that player, and she's definitely not going to do that at all. It would, you know, she'd spend more money paying them. Also, my mom is planning to retire in the next 2 years, though. Thank you for the info. So no point. I hope she can successfully retire, and then she can sit and she can do all her fucking like crazy witch lady hippie bitch stuff every day, and I'll be excited for her. She's gonna garden, you know, talk about like feng shui and good vibes, all the things that make her happy. Let you know they are before asking, usually. Yeah, along with CrossFit. Really? Can't wait to enjoy retirement with your mom. If you go near my mom, bitch, stay away from me. I don't know. I feel like vegans, I kind of feel bad for some of them sometimes because, like, I get it. There are a lot of fucking annoying vegans. Like, everyone's met an annoying fucking vegan. But there are, like, a lot of non-annoying vegans, too. And, like, people will never mention them. Like, I've still met more non-annoying vegans than annoying vegans. Do you look like your mom? I look more like her than my father, but I don't look like either of my parents. Because biracial people can't really look like their parents. I mean, they can, but it's much harder for us to, right? Because we have such different features than our parents. The vegan video recently? What vegan video? Oh, it's cat piss. Oh, my brethren. Vegans are too quiet to make fun of. Well, that's the thing. It's like with so many of these groups, it's like there's like the vocal minority that gives like a bad rap. And I would say veganism definitely falls into that. Before there are a bunch of them. Gym bros. You know another group that will tell you before you ask? Mixed people. I say as a mixed person. How do you know someone's a vegan? Like you talk to them about it and it comes out. Oh yes, DeJern. I have seen that video. That was like a Jubilee video. Iconic. Does your sibling look like you? No. No, not at all. And it's not even me saying that out of spite. Even my mom is like, this is weird. Yeah, no, we don't look alike. Frail and dying. Skinny build or athletic build? I like in the middle of skinny and athletic. Kind of like lean toned athletic, but not like big and bulky. That doesn't come up ever. Well, yeah, for monoracial people, if you don't look racially ambiguous, that's not going to come up all the time. So that's a funny perspective. But if you're a mixed person, like mixed people, they love, like, they're like, there's so many memes. It's like Wasian and Blasian people sweating, waiting to tell someone that they're Wasian or Blasian 10 seconds after meeting them. Bye, AJ. What's your favorite facial feature that you own? That I own. I get what you mean. It's just like a really funny way of wording that. I mean, I like all my facial features, but let me think. I feel it turn out. Probably my eyes, but I feel like that's such a cop-out answer because, like, my eyes are, like, the most integral physical part of my identity because it is what I use to, you know, observe myself. But, yes, I like that. Be like in Portuguese. They just see you as black. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's how it is for any monoracial people. Of a tragic radio contest for a Nintendo Wii? Oh my god, wait, I think I heard about that. People always thought my mom, it was the mistress. That's really fucked. Like albino or something. Aw, thank Gamu can't piss. I knew it was funny when I was writing. Yeah, I guess I like my eyes the most. I think they're a pretty shape. And I think they're pretty in the light. And I think brown eyes are very pretty. I don't understand why people are always like, oh yeah, like I hate my brown eyes. They're the color of shit. No, brown eyes are beautiful, bitch. I think brown eyes are so warm and like homey. And like they're the most like human looking to me. You know? Also because I'm used to brown eyes. Love my lips. Oh, we love that for you. You have a really cute nose too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I would say my nose is probably my most complimented feature, or my eyes. Thank you, Makima. Or Makima. I did a Makima cosplay once. So there's that. Cope? No. A lot of people, it may be hard for you Aryans to understand. A lot of people like having dark eyes. I just like your entire face. Oh, thank you. Phenomenal. Brown eyes are fire. But yeah, I would say my nose is probably my most complimented feature. I think it's also because it confuses people a lot. Brown eyes didn't look human. Your neck? I do have an incredible... Look at my neck. You've never seen a neck this long. I like to see that cosplay. It's on my Instagram. Command Instagram. Said Aryans. That's a long boy. No, I know. My neck is incredibly long. I am like a human giraffe. As Hania says, I'm a sexy giraffe. And everything. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of people to ask me if my nose is done and shit. And I'm just like, no, I grew it myself. Thank you very much. How often do you get feet requests? It used to be really frequently. Now I would say it's only like maybe like once every 10 days. Bloods or something scary. I agree. Exotic pet giraffe. Hola, Kenny. What is up? Clavicle reveal? Clavicle reveal. What gives you the right? Have you considered it? Wait, what? To be a pet giraffe? Under tongue? Here's my elbow. I have like a hard time doing the under tongue thing. Oh, hello, Mommy Laura. How are you doing? Ankle reveal? I mean, I've shown you guys my feet. You guys remember at the end of last birthday subathon, I was laying on the carpet just replying to chat on my phone as we played YouTube in the background, and I was like wiggling my feet, and I didn't remember I was doing it, and then a couple of people were like, wow, what tiny feet, and I was like, please no. Expect you to do it. Appendix reveal. You're gonna have to at least tier 1 for that, honey. How was the dating show? I miss I'm Ashamed. Oh, it was really, really fun. But yeah, no, it's okay. You can always skip through the VOD. It's super long though. Eyes make me uneasy. Oh, heterochromia. Yeah, heterochromia kind of freaks me out. My father has heterochromia. Kidney reveal. Commented on the feet. Uterus reveal. Did you win? I did not win. Wait, why'd you delete that? Why? The feet stuff. Oh, thank you, White Rice. I appreciate it. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Yeah, no, I will never get the foot stuff either. I told you guys, I know an IRL foot man. He scares me. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's like part of like this group of like rave people I know. And then this other dude that I'm friends with posted him on his story, and he was in front of a nail salon at like a foot ad being like this, like, and I was like, and then I heard that apparently soon the foot guy that I know in real life is about, my friend was like, oh, did you hear? He's about to go back to his home country. And I'm like, good. Get that motherfucker out of here. I cannot know I'm walking around the same city as him. Like, I think he's Ethiopian. Send him back to Ethiopia, please. I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, can you imagine like those nice little nail ladies sitting inside? They're just like doing a pedicure and they're like, why is that kid trying to lick our advertisement? Like, it's so sick. That's racist. No, it's not racist. He's from Ethiopia. He's on an exchange program. He said he's going back to his home country soon, and since he has a foot fetish and I don't want people have foot fetish in proximity to me, I sent him back. He said he's going back anyways. Oh no, Ethiopia making us look bad. I'm 100% kidding. Oh, okay. I mean, some people would say that because people will be saying all the dumbest shit on Twitch. Oh, is that what your black site is? Turned out Ethiopian. Oh, you're talking about Zeroth? No, I know like a foot kid in real life. A foot person? I don't know. I'm calling him a kid. He's the same age as me. That'll never be me. Okay, I got you. Foot guy or cuck guy? Of course, cuck guy. How many times do I have to tell you guys that I'm cuck positive? Oh my god. We're gonna run with this cuck shit for so long that I'm literally gonna become like cuck girl. I'm preparing myself for it. Oh, it is a thing. Foot person. I feel like there's more people out there than are just hiding. No, actually, it's like incredibly common. Like, Laura, I'm sure you've gotten messages about buying your feet. American Black. Oh, okay. I see. Become. Cuck is fine as long as it's consensual. It's just not okay to be like Sneeko. Exactly. I dated a foot guy once. Oh shit. How was that experience? Actually, one of my friends dated a guy that sucked her toes. Oh god. So fucking sick. Girl, I looked up why and it makes perfect sense. Is it like that explanation where people said the wiring in the brain that connects to like the part that develops fetishes is right near like your feet, like the foot wiring? I didn't know until we were dating, and then like what did he do to tell you he was into feet? Did he tell you, or did he just start sucking your toes? Sneeko clicked on this stream. I feel like I dated a guy that was secretly a foot guy. Okay, why are there multiple secret foot experiences here? Okay, Laura, why do you feel like that's the thing? Sounds like nonsense. I'm just saying that's like an explanation people are talking about. I don't know if I believe in that. I don't know if I believe in that either. I think every time people are like, oh, I'm so shocked this fetish exists. I'm so shocked this fetish or kink exists. I'm like, why are you shocked? So many crazy people are human attraction is the most insane shit ever. Like, even though some things are foul, it never like surprises me that almost anything exists. Tied to the part of the brain, it's about sexual. Okay, yeah, that's the thing that I read. It's like cilantro. Yeah, he would just start sucking my toes and ask me to rub his feet on his pee-pee. Would you do it? You don't have to answer, but goddamn. He would kiss my feet and like, don't get me wrong, first time was kind of sweet, but then it became like a thing. Oh, I see. Being eaten by a demon one. Well, I don't know about the demon thing, Snack Doc, but there is a fetish for wanting to be eaten. It's called a vor. V-O-R-E, vor. I remember it came about kind of like, especially when Attack on Titan was in its height, and people are talking about how Aaron's Titan is super hot, so they'd be like, yeah, I want to be a vor for the Attack Titan. I do like smooth legs, but feet, I don't get it. But you might not have like a smooth leg fetish, you just like them. There's a difference between like liking something and having like a hardcore fetish for it. He was also a munch. Okay, I see. Giving pleasure, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad, I guess. I care more about touching other people's feet than touching my feet against other people. You know what I mean? Female Titan, isn't that the purpose of heels? Saying, oh, cuck is super fun to say. Any word that ends with CK has such an oomph to it. But I'm not repulsed by feet. I'm repulsed by feet. Do you watch Naruto? I've seen all of OG Naruto and I've seen Shippuden. You know. My cat has a thumb fetish. Big Boy has a foot fetish. Oliver kind of likes hands. Want to get kicked? Do you? 8-hour workdays in heels. Shameful. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know. Like, when do men who are really into feet, when do they, like, come in? Like, do they ask to touch your feet? I hope so. Because, like, if I just came in from, like, doing sprints, I don't want someone to do that. Like, let me shower. Feet get away from me. Well, it's weird because whenever I say I have a foot fear, people think I'm afraid of my own feet. Like, the fuck no. Just every other foot ever. They're oozing. Why the mods censor me? I don't even know. No, even better. Oh god, it's like those dudes who buy dirty panties and everything. Like I said, there's a fetish for everything. I swear Titch Girls gave me a foot fetish. Oh my god. Okay, Doomer, you probably already had it somewhat in you. I feel like you have to have at least the foundation to get there. You know what I mean? Black market currency, drugs, jewelry, something else, organs. Go shower. No, are you trying to touch my feet? I strained tan on my toes. Do you guys go and get pedicures? I've only gone a pedicure once. I would like to get them all the time, but they're very overpriced. They're like, after tip and everything, it's like $60. Have a foot fetish. Mommy is banned. You tried using it. You're still alive. I'm vibing. I am vibing indeed. I do it myself. Yeah, you could also just do it yourself. Just get someone to pay for it. But it's like, you know, I appreciate when people buy me shit. Like, I really do, and pay for shit for me. But it's like, you could either give me $60 to get a pedicure or for, like, rent. And I would rather put it toward that. Days where pedicures were 30 max. When did those days even exist? Dirty panties should be criminal. Yeah, I think so. Of course, I don't actually think so, because, you know, all consenting fetishes between adults. Sure, whatever. But at the same time, what's the name of the cutie behind you? That's Big Boy. And then the cutie over here's name is Oliver. 50 and free mimosa. Yeah, I heard that. They used to give, like, mimosas at pedicures. I want a motherfucking mimosa at a pedicure. That sounds lit. Oh, my God. 3 Oliver reveal, please. All right. My plushie got sent to the Shadow Realm. No, it's under the bed, because Big Boy has a suitcase under the bed where he sleeps, and it's his favorite spot, and he knocked the plushie down there. And then one day I saw him using it as a pillow, So I just leave it down there because he uses a pillow. So if anything, it has a better purpose. I'll take a picture. I like Big Boy. Put all the fetishes aside. Mr. Big is laying on. Yes, she made that. I found this place that does bottomless tacos, tequila, mimosas for $25. You might have one near you. I doubt it, bro. You can't get anything for $25 in Seattle. After tax, a fucking matcha latte is like $9. Oh, you're so cute, my princess. Oh, come here, Olive. The second Oliver lap section. Oh my god, look how beautiful. So cute. Why did I kiss the bike? I was trying to kiss him. Happily belated White Girl Wednesday. Thank you, I guess. Cutie, yeah. You startled Big Boy, or did I startle your fat brother, my fat little Olive? Is this Inception? They are brothers. As you can tell, he's so chunky. I know, everyone loves him for being so chunky and being so good and so fat and so silly. My mom and my sister tried to get me to go have a mani-pedi with them. I declined. Why? It's so relaxing, especially if they're going to pay for it. Dumpster Brother? No, they're from parking lot, not a dumpster, a parking lot. You stop feeding them. They love eating. They're also meant to be kind of fat. They're like winter breed cats. They're like the cat version of like European people from really cold climates. You know, it was like evolutionarily beneficial for them to have slow metabolisms. Do you think any other languages? I speak some shitty Spanish and some shitty childish Viet. What about you? Do you talk to your cat like that? Of course. That's how everyone talks to their pets. How does someone not talk to their pets in those stunning nugget boys? I would never talk to them in regular voices. That's weird. Okay, that's actually a red flag. Speaking of red flags, you ever go to someone's house and, I mean, I barely ever seen this happen, but they go up to their cat or their dog and they're just like, oh yeah, this is Waffles. Hey Waffles, how are you doing? Like, what? That's fucking psychotic. And I'm learning how to even shittier Japanese. Spicy. Yeah, you want to go in the bed? There he goes. Be a degenerate, but they're a cat, so I'm going to be respectful. I respect that analysis. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Good night, Sumpium. Bye-bye. Here's my finger hearts for you. What? It's just like, why do I keep... Oh, look. Look at them. They're kissing. So stunning. Ollie wants to go groom his brother. Get her banned. Wasn't there like a streamer who actually like yeeted her cat? Like genuinely. This is like years ago. I swear this was like one of the first things I ever heard about Twitch. What was her name again? So fresh, so clean, good kitties. I know. They're going to groom each other and then they're going to start hitting each other. Let's see how long it takes. I remember that. You're so mature for your age. No. Salinity. She just dropped it. Oh, okay, okay. It starts with an A. Oh, there you go. See, look. Usually this is not how they fight because Oliver is such a bottom bitch that like he likes to be the one laying down when they fight. He smacked his cat. Did he actually? Anyone who abuses animals deserves to die. There is no... I have truly no mercy in that way. See, now look, and now they're trying to decide if they want to fight. Are you guys gonna fight? Are you gonna go fight your brother? No, they're not sure about it. But yeah, do remember to do command census for the chat census, please. I need more data. See, this always happens. Oliver is such a fearful bottom bitch. Sometimes Big Boy will just like look at him when they have tension. He'll be like, I'm sorry, brother. I shall leave your space. Like, my baby is such a beta. Going to box, I see violence in their eyes. I know. So it's a great... No. It doesn't matter. Just because Hasbulla is small does not mean he gets to abuse animals. No one gets to abuse animals. Also, I hear we had a really weird raid recently. So I'm not going to repeat that person or whatever. Oh, this looks fun. Okay. We are going to do a raid. So I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have a lot of shit to do, but I am streaming Saturday and it's going to be a very spicy stream. It's going to be an IRL stream at AnimeCon. So I will be asking people stupid fucking questions in cosplay. So come hither for that. Inside is inside. He's inside you. But yeah, that will be like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. PST on Wednesday. There's a forum pinned at the top, or I mean on Saturday, forum pinned at the top if you want to suggest things for me to ask the weebs. Yeah, and then on Sunday, if we get enough responses, we'll review the chat census. I love the weeb stream. No, I'm not. 1 whole week. What do you mean 1 whole week? It's almost Saturday. Stinky weebs. I know. Yippee. But yes, it will be quite a time. Alright, we're gonna raid David, one of our OG mutuals. We haven't raided him in a while, but he's playing Overcooked, and I feel like that's like a very fun and cute game to watch. So, you know, go over there. Don't be that weird. Oh shit. 82. That's one of our non-rate. That's one of our I'm losing words. One of our non-raid peaks overall. I did not watch Seven Deadly Sins. But anyways, so I won't see you guys tomorrow, but like 4 p.m. PST this Saturday, AnimeCon stream. Pray for my fucking soul. Goodbye, friends. CJ, Doomer, Killer, Devin. I would not be able to play Overcooked. I've played it before. Dweeb. Good night, friends. Have a good one. Bye-bye. I'm going to go watch anime with my friends. Hee hee. Tired Bella, Laura, everybody. See you later. Sophie, Illy.